Okay, hi, Francis. I'm Chidera. Let's meet you.
Okay, my name is Prince Francis,
Okay.
also known as Akara boy. Yep.
All right. So we've been hearing about your special chicken akara on the streets of Port Harcourt. So we are here today to find out from you. What motivated you to go into this particular line of business? I mean, it's not every
Okay.
day that you find a young person running an akara business. So that's
Okay, for me, I didn't just jump into the business.
okay.
My mom had done the business for years, from
Okay.
2005.
Oh, that's a long
Yes,
time.
from 2005. I remember making a post this morning and I was sharing how my mom will fry the akara. She'll pour them into a bucket
Yeah.
with the bread on the tray and pap, molded pap on the tray too. And I'll carry on my head
Oh,
and hit the road. Basically, the whole neighborhood around my catchment area here, they always wake up to my sound. Bye,
so
Akara,
it's not a
Akamu
today thing.
bread.
It's
So it's
been
not a
like
today thing. It's been years.
oh,
So I didn't see it as what I would do in the future. Basically, I just saw
okay.
it as it's serving my mother. It's sacrificing my time as a child to do what I need to do so that there will be survival. But
Okay.
after years later, in 2020, it dawned on me that the brand name that it was a stigma, Akara Boy, the name Akara Boy.
Oh, so you
was
you,
it,
you changed that and you
actually,
just owned it.
it was a
Oh,
name
that's nice.
that they used to tease me then in
Oh,
secondary school. Akara Boy, that boy they sell Akara. And I didn't like it.
okay.
I personally didn't like it, but along the line, it turned out to become a household name because I owned it. I saw
Yeah.
reasons to own it and, invest my time into learning, unlearning. 2020 came and the brand idea, the idea of rebranding, innovating,
Yeah.
discovering a new recipe for Akara. Akara has always been a household food.
Yeah.
There's literally no house in Nigeria
That doesn't eat
that doesn't
akara.
eat akara in the morning.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
for us, it's a culture and tradition. So I thought of how can we take this culture and tradition of the past and innovate it to become something that will stand the test of time in the future. That will stay to compete with the likes of pizza, shawarma. Those are not Nigerian foods, but they
Yeah.
are dominating the
Yeah.
Nigerian food
Yeah,
market.
that's true.
So
That's very correct.
we want to see how akara can be one of those foods that are dominating both the Nigerian food market and moving diaspora. So that's how I ventured into
Akara.
the
Chicken
Akara
akara
brand
business.
and found our most valuable products, which is the chicken akara. I first started with fish.
Oh, okay.
A lot of persons were like, I like the fish, but why not chicken? I had to go back. It was a back and forth. You know when a scientist will go into the lab to experiment something and
Yeah.
come out and it's not perfect. Let's go back into the lab again. We went back into the lab again. I and my mom, just by the roadside there.
Oh.
Just by the roadside there. I was before.
Okay, so you started doing the fish and chicken before
Yes,
you.
yes.
Oh, okay.
While my mom was under that same umbrella by the
Oh.
roadside, trained, it's sun, she's using firewood. We started with that before we innovated into, structuring.
Okay, that's really interesting. I mean, it's it's a very inspiring story. Taking, changing
The narrative.
the narrative. Yeah, so that's a very good one. I noticed that your family, like you have your family members running it. So how do you manage it? How are you able to like draw the line as you're their boss, right? So how are you able to manage that?
Okay. For me, I took time to, study.
Okay.
Following my mom, I had to study what the business is. Every other person in the family knew that this is what we survived with. Every other person in the family knew that this is what we survived with.
Yeah.
But the idea of becoming a full-blown business is what we were intentional about. It's what I
Okay.
was intentional about.
Yeah.
I studied my mom's business and I noticed that this man was making money. I mean, if we tweak this and pay more attention to it, we'd make more money. So I
Okay.
pitched it to every member of the family. See, this is what it is. This is how we need to come around with this thing. And it's a family business. Come on. This is survival for us. And away from survival, it is going to become something big in the future that we'll all be proud of, that we invested our time to develop.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a very good one. Okay. With the whole economic situation in Nigeria, how do you manage, to run the business and still make profits?
The last line and still make profit. We know they see profit, so
Ah,
don't
are you
mind me
sure?
anyways.
Don't
Don't
mind
mind me
us.
anyways. Basically, um, I studied the business and I looked at the market, what
Okay.
it is like. It is a food business that certainly people eat every day. People get to
Yeah.
eat every day. So as long as people get to eat every day, there is first a return of capital if you know what you're doing. So intentionally, I looked at making sure that we break down to knowing the cost of our production
Okay.
and adjusting to the market. But I remember when my mom started. I remember a few years when my mom was getting beans in a bag.
Okay.
My mom would get the beans in a bag for 45,000, 30,000. I got into the business. The prices went up and up and up. And
So how
last
much is
year,
like a bag now?
currently a bag is 120,000 naira.
That's like times four of what
Now
it
let me
used to
take
be.
you back
That's
to a
crazy.
few months ago, last year. A bag of beans was up to 180,000 naira, 220,000 naira.
Wow.
So with time, it
Yeah.
came back down again. You know how economy price goes up and down. But one of the things that we do is it is helping us to grow thick skin,
Yeah.
to keep adjusting, adjusting, adjusting to fit in, so that at the end of the day, we have we see profits and we
Yeah.
see returns of capital, so we can go back into business again and again and again.
So,
So
so
that's how,
from my earlier conversation with you, you said you have a regular job. So how do you
yeah,
manage?
my regular job.
Yes, and
And
the business.
okay, so um, I think before my mom passed last year, we already had a structure that was running.
Okay.
Though the structure was not perfectly okay,
Yeah.
but currently the structure is better.
Okay.
That we have the online market and we have the offline market.
Okay.
The online market has to do with fully Akara boy NG spice chicken Akara. Then the offline market has to do with both the regular, the one anyone can get. Yeah.
Okay.
So since there are people manning the operations, we have the operations, we also have the customer service. I man the customer
Customer service.
service,
Okay.
they man the operations, and because they man the operations, everything about production is set. For the customer service, the interface between the customer and the production house and the delivery system,
Okay.
I do that. So I can do that from anywhere.
Yeah. So I see that you're taking very good advantage of social media. So how's that working?
So that had been my leverage from the onset.
Oh.
When the brand initially started, it didn't start as a food brand.
Oh.
It started
Okay.
as a hangout.
Oh. Okay.
So I in 2020, I remember I was just lying down and my couch, Corona now, it was phasing off. And one thing just struck me, I believe, I know it is the Holy Spirit. Me, I'm a very core believer, I understand that. So he
Okay.
hit me and was like, find something to do. Just create something. And I was like, okay. I picked up my phone and I typed on Facebook, one who go follow me come chop Akara and pap breakfast for my mama shop. And I posted. Two persons opted and they turned out. They came. that day. We had breakfast, we shared, we took pictures, we posted online. Next thing, some other persons are like, "I'm not the Faji for this Port Harcourt, now don't tell us, no one give us updates." Because at that time, there was no movement, no place to go
Yeah.
to because of the COVID era. And one of them just said, "I'm on leverage on this thing." I was like, okay. We posted again. Who will follow me? Catch up
Akara.
Akara the next Saturday. And it turned out that from 3 persons, it turned to 4, 5, 6, 7. We kept on every Saturday. Every Saturday. Take pictures, take content, post them online. People were seeing, people were interested, they kept coming. It turned from just being that who want follow me chop breakfast to a brand name, the Breakfast Hangouts with Akara Boy. So that was how the Breakfast Hangout started. And from the Breakfast Hangout, I had a couple of friends that would just sit down and we'll just gist. And they'll say, what if, and we come up with the idea of the brand. From the onset of this brand, we've been on social media. Like, it has been social media all the way. Like, if there was no social media, how the hell?
Okay, so between your physical customers and the customers that you get on social media, like, would you say that you get more customers on social media than like your physical?
Like I said earlier, it is 2 markets.
Okay.
There's the online and there's the offline. The online pulls more of the spiced chicken akara. The offline sells the regular.
Okay.
So you can walk in. You can just walk to the shop here and ask for the chicken akara and get it.
Okay.
But the attention is, it is the online that sells the chicken akara. It is the offline that produces the chicken akara and also sells the regular.
Okay.
So there are 2 markets entirely.
Okay. Do you consider branching out or expanding in the future?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Regardless the fact that I've seen several akara brands pulling up recently. Oh my God. As when we started in 2020, I made my research very well. There was no young person doing akara. There was no brand as akara, if not the regular roadside.
Yeah.
You understand? But all of a sudden, there's akara here, there's akara here, there's akara here. There are a lot of other competitions, and I'm like, this is healthy. That means we need to catch up.
Yeah.
But one of the things that makes us stand out is the experience you get when you buy and eat from us.
Okay.
The experience you get when you buy and eat from us. The taste, one, the family, the friendship we build, the connection we build with you. That is what sells us more.
Okay.
And expansion, yes. We intend to go to Lagos. We intend to go to Abuja. We intend to go to Uyo. We intend to go to Calabar. We intend to expand first in Port Harcourt.
Yeah.
We intend to go diaspora.
You are here for it.
Yes, now. Yes, now. We intend to go diaspora wherever there are Nigerians. We intend to go into that space because this is tradition and this is culture. This is lifestyle.
Yeah.
Even the woman or the man at 90 will tell you that Akara have been saving lives since the 90s.
Yeah.
So you get.
That's good.
So that's what we need to do.
So we see a lot of young persons. There are no jobs, So most persons they like move towards business, and a lot of young persons are going into business. They are going into entrepreneurship. So what's your advice for those young persons that are looking to get into entrepreneurship?
Well, this is the hard part to bite. It is not an easy road.
Yeah.
Yes, it is not an easy road. You face the hardest turbulence. I've not faced any. It's not like they've not been tough times or trying times. I've not faced any because I don't see them as challenges. I see them as stepping stones for me.
Okay.
Yes. Even if I cry, Even if I sometimes feel like giving up, even if sometimes I don't just feel like doing anything anymore, like, but I still come back. Because, see, the journey of entrepreneurship, it is not for the weak. You have to grow
Actually,
a thick skin,
yeah,
most especially in the country we found ourselves. In the country we found ourselves, where you're meant to believe that you are responsible for yourself. You are responsible for the growths you make. You're responsible for your wins. It is only when you win people will celebrate.
yeah,
That time you are working, nobody is there. Nobody is there. So you are responsible for yourself. So if you know that it is entrepreneurship you want to do, you have to be sincere with yourself that is what you want to do. And there's this mistake a lot of young entrepreneurs make. They feel
yeah,
that I want to become an entrepreneur, and they are having a short-term mindset.
yeah,
It's impossible. You can't just wake up and see that, oh, this person is doing so well in business, this person is doing so well with what she's doing or he's doing,
yeah.
and you want to venture into it because you want to make the money. We started in 2020, and up till now, I've I have I have calculated a lot of millions. Like, I have calculated a lot of millions. I've seen these millions, that it is possible to make these millions with this business.
Yeah.
But I have not made one. But because of the fact that I still believe that one day I would arrive at that point, that cliff where I foresee. I would arrive at that cliff. I
Yeah.
keep putting the work. And not just because of the money, but because of legacy. My mom passed while we were building this thing together. That was last year. I felt like, what's the essence of doing what I am doing? Because for me, I felt she was the person I was really pushing hard for her to. But reason why I stood up and said, let me keep going is because wherever this brand steps into, whichever country, whichever mouth it will get to, it will always be that a mother raised a son and handed over legacy.
Yeah.
That is why I am here. I don't know for any other person that is doing business, but that is why I am still running. So that my mother's name would live through time.
Okay.
And with time, I'll be able to transfer to some other person
Yeah.
and it will keep living. So if you're out there and you want to venture into entrepreneurship, you want to get, or you are in it, grow strength, grow consistently, be resilient. You will have to give in your all,
True.
even when you're weak, even when you're crying. You'll have to give in your all, so that at the end of the day, while you keep growing through this process, through this journey, you realize that it gets easier while you win more. So what I will say to you is, don't give up. And if you ever want to give up, don't give up.
Okay. Thank you so much, Francis. It's been amazing hanging out with you and having this interview with you. So
Yeah.
I say thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for having
Thank you.
us.
Thank you. Thank you. My name is Prince Francis, also known as Akara Boy, CEO, Akara Boy NG. And I'm giving a shout out to youngfounders.ng. So you can find Akara Boy NG at Akara Boy NG1 on Instagram. The only one on Instagram. On Facebook, Akara Boy NG. On Twitter, Akara Boy NG. On TikTok, Akara Boy NG. We are everywhere you go.